It's an infinite loop.
Yeah. Grew up in the dungeon, January 2010, surrounded by walls of cement, picking apart words and playing variety, preeminent idea of a society, speaking a tongue for fellows like me who feel we have the potential to be something greater. I've had my ears perked listening. Y'all can talk, but I guarantee your jealousy is missing me. None of this feels contrived. My associates and I thrive on five. We simply just create what we need, moving at a different kind of speed. Homies tag along if they down with the language we speak. Architect code, non-stop hammer mode. We've been placing down brick by brick from the sketch.
I didn't know you were filming, and I turned around all excited about that take to John. I didn't know he was filming.
The concept for Architect Music came around when we got the recording equipment and I had started writing raps again, and I wanted to record something, and I've always wanted to put out a mixtape, but I just never had the means of doing it, and I didn't know how to go about it. And then when John and I hooked back up, I had someone who could engineer me, and so we did Wiser Now in a single night, and from there just continued to go on.
See some shit, dog?
See some shit, dog? Architect Music is the theme music to everything that we and all of those involved in Con have been doing. It's all about architect life and building and planning and executing, and the life that we've been living based around those principles.
Mariah, if you could explain the way you live your life all day, every day, how would you explain it?
H cubed, not squared.
Becca, if you could explain the way you live your life every day, how would you explain it?
H.
The homies are what Con is based around. A lot of the mixtape is based around my homies and what we've been up to and what we do and what they mean to me. And if it wasn't for them, a lot of this wouldn't be happening. So, homies are a big part of everything I do.
Soon I'd be in booth. Record.
I feel like I'm gonna be way too loud.
Sitting in the office, it's under construction. By that I mean shit's never done.
The recording process started when Taco and I banged out Wiser Now. We had Tim's Road and we set it up, and it just, like, it literally just happened. There was no contriving anything or trying to come up with some vibe we wanted to create. It was just there. We didn't have our own road when Tim went away, and then we got our own.
You know about Road NT1000.
And from that point on, like, we just continued to get back together whenever we could at night and just bang out tracks one by one. And slowly all the pieces just came together to create what is now Architect Music.
United, you question it, but I am sent to rescue up these precious pups amongst the silence. Plus the pious.
Mills is a homie. He helped me become the MC I am today, and still pushes me to become better. The minute I had the mixtape coming together, I knew that I had to have him on a track. And so I was lucky enough to be able to get him on this mixtape and have him be a part of something that he helped create in a way.
Oof. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
I've known Splash for a very, very long time, and she was on Line 'Em Up, which is a track I never released. But she came through, and she sang for me before all the equipment, before she saw what we were doing. So when I had time to actually do a serious mixtape, and I had a track that I knew I wanted her on, she just came through like a homie would.
Since the sun got stronger and the days got long, the grind's always on our mind, always on our mind.
I've been watching Mike sing since I was in 7th grade. And so when I needed a hook that I couldn't sing, it just made complete sense to go to him and have him do it. Mike came in when we were recording Splash, and he helped us construct a lot of the background stuff that's happening in the hook, and he helped her get the best performance that she could by being a vocal coach.
Just like the last note, keep it consistent. Keep it follow through.
He filled a role that neither Taco or I were able to fill, and really did a good job.
Yeah, you should get like some effect where it feels like it's just like
I want
a ring.
I want something more.
Like almost like churchy.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
want it
church
to be
choir.
like. I want it to be like everywhere.
Crack here, so I needed a lower voice, and I was gonna do it myself, but then Taco was like, "Why don't we have Zach do it?" And of course, I didn't object, because the whole point of the mixtape is to get as many homies to be doing things as possible.
Okay. You're done, boy.
I hope that everyone can take 15 minutes out of their busy lives to listen to Architect music and really try to hear it for what it's supposed to be and the message behind it. And if at the very least, just listen to music you can bob your head to, you know? And at the end of the day, what really matters to me is that my homies are down with what I'm doing, because it's all about them.
Seen no sadness around here.